Welcome to Maelstrom, a fantasy naval combat game by Gunpowder Games. In this quick start guide, we will cover the basics of ship combat, the preferred playstyle of each race, as well as the rules and flow of the Cutthroat game mode. The goal of this guide is to get you into the action quickly and sailing in the right direction. Let's begin. There are several ways to sink an enemy ship in Maelstrom. The primary method is to use your ship's cannons to first break the enemy's armor and then damage their hull. In Maelstrom, your cannons reload independently. So while your port side is reloading, you can turn your ship to deliver a broadside from your starboard. Once the enemy ship's armor is broken, your cannons will begin to damage their hull directly. When their hull reaches 0, you will sink the enemy ship, and you can claim their spoils of war. Ramming is also an effective way to deal damage to the enemy ship's armor and hull. The faster your ship is moving upon impact, the more damage you will do. A risky but alternative way of sinking an enemy ship is through boarding. Boarding involves grappling the enemy ship and pitting your crew against theirs in close quarters combat. If your crew strength is superior to your opponent's, you'll begin damaging their hull directly. This can be useful as you don't have to break an opponent's armor to sink them. Be careful though, as both ships will be unable to move for the duration of the grapple, and they will still be able to fire their cannons. Sometimes you may be unable to sink your opponent quickly, in which case you want to disable them using grape shot and chain shot. Chain shot can be used to damage an opponent's sails, slowing them down and making them an easier target. Chain shot can also be used defensively to keep an aggressive ship at bay. Grape shot will do damage to the enemy crew, increasing their cannon reload time and giving you an edge in boarding. And now, the factions. Human ships are fast, boasting the highest top speed of any race. Humans also have the best cannons, boasting superior range and firepower over the other races. One well-placed broadside can be all you need to sink an enemy ship. Orc ships are maneuverable, having the highest turn speed of any race. With superior boarding and ramming, orcs are very effective at close range. Orcs also feature bow cannons, making them deadly in the pursuit of weakened ships. Dwarf ships boast the greatest armor of all the races, making them very difficult to sink. Unlike traditional sailing ships, dwarf ships are steam-powered. This gives them a number of unique qualities, such as being immune to chain shot, as well as being able to sail backwards. If that wasn't enough, dwarf ships also possess cannons on every side of their ship. Combining these unique traits will give dwarves an edge in battle. Now before you sail into the abyssal ocean, let's look at the Cutthroat game mode. Cutthroat is played as an elimination match, with the last ship left afloat claiming victory. Cutthroat begins with 15 ships sailing in from the edges of the map. Keep an eye on your neighbors, as some are more thirsty for blood than others. Try to look for boon ships at the beginning of the game. These are non-player controlled, easy to destroy, and each contain a valuable boon. Every boon you collect upgrades your ship's capabilities. When you sink an enemy player, they drop all boons collected. Snag them quickly, as any player can pick up floating boons. If you ever find yourself in a losing battle, retreat and repair your ship. Remember, you need to stay afloat to win. As the match goes on, the safe area will get smaller. Stay out of the deadwaters to avoid becoming thrasher food. Remember your training and give 'em hell. See you all soon.